Well, hi again, everyone. I'm Mitchell Hadley, author of Darkness in Prime Time, How Classic Era TV Foresaw Modern Society's Descent into Hell. And throughout this series, I've taken a look at some of the more overt ways that these programs from the 50s and 60s have foreseen what would come to take over modern American culture. I want to talk about something that's kind of interesting to me today. That is a Playhouse 90 episode from the 1950s called A Sound of Different Drummers. As you might expect, it presents a totalitarian society where freedom of speech and thought have been prohibited, where the only acceptable form of dialogue is what is agreed upon by the government, and where things like books and newspapers are heavily censored or burned. One of the little bits that I find interesting about this is the creation of something called a computerized therapist. And the therapist, which, as you might expect, is completely computerized, exists for people to share their innermost thoughts, fears, and concerns. It's supposed to be completely confidential. You're not supposed to have to worry that anybody will overhear or get a hold of your recordings. But I noticed the other day a story about how AI, artificial intelligence, chatbots such as Grok, are starting to serve as virtual therapists for people. They're not providing answers to questions, they're not providing instructions or help, but they're acting as companions, replacements for human beings, if you will, where they just listen to what you have to say and give you feedback. They're your best friend, your confidant, your therapist. I mean, AI, and it was forecast as far back as the mid 1950s. It's a little point. It doesn't really have a lot to do with totalitarianism or anything, but it does point out how these shows from 60 and 70 years ago had a keen eye toward the kinds of things that were going to be coming along in the future, whether those would be dehumanizing, removing the human element from our daily lives, even eliminating real life companions that we could share our thoughts and concerns about. Fascinating, don't you think? Well, I hope that you'll join me again next time when I take another look at some of the small scenes, the facts, and the behind the scenes developments in the television shows that I write about in Darkness in Prime Time. Until then, I'm Mitchell Hadley. I hope I'll talk to you again soon.